Sephiroth's weakness? Does such a thing even exist? That is the question that torments Cloud at night. How can someone so powerful and wise be stopped? Cloud even admits in the final chapter of Rebirth that he might be invincible. In his own words, "My bad, I can't find the moment where Cloud said this to the party, and I have the feeling that it was to Barrett in the random conversations that everybody has with each other throughout the game. I don't remember what he specifically said about Sephiroth, but it was something like, I don't think he can be killed, or stopped, or defeated, something like that. Maybe this never happened. Or Genova or Sephiroth himself are just messing up my memories. So until I rewatch Rebirth, or somebody in the comments can point it out when it took place, I cannot say this happened. But for the sake of the rest of the video, let's just assume that Cloud said it. If he can't be killed, then why are we even trying to stop him? At this point, it's just a matter of time until Sephiroth gets what he wants. I did cover this subject a few times in previous videos, but I never went into much detail analyzing each Sephiroth fight and what happened after each death. Guess we should start at the beginning. In the original Final Fantasy VII, Sephiroth is a mysterious entity that is first mentioned when Cloud and the other party members escape their prison confinement at Shinra HQ. And instead of finding President Shinra smoking a cigar in his office chair, they instead find him impaled by a massively long sword. This sword, that is absurdly extensive, is called Masamune. It belongs to Sephiroth, Shinra's #1 war hero, that is presumed dead at this point in time. And for a while, as we move forward in the game's storyline, we see the traces left by Sephiroth. The first one being this dead giant snake. Its purpose is to show how strong he is compared to us. If you decide to try and fight the giant snake that is moving around the entrance of Mithril Caves, you should be having a hard time beating it with 3 party members. I mean, it's not like you can use more than 3 anyways. Wait, sorry, I forgot to mention that we do get some exposure of who Sephiroth was and how strong he was compared to other soldier operatives. Cloud described him as being on a league of his own, someone he looked up to, as it was his dream to one day be just like him. Okay, I gotta stop this for a bit. As I'm writing the script for this video, I'm realizing that this might take a couple hours, if not more, to fully flesh out and explain Sephiroth's character and his actions in all 3 main games, plus the movie Advent Children. So for now, I'll condense this, like, a lot. As in, I'll just talk about a specific encounter. That should be enough for now. And one day, if there are a lot of people that want to hear me talk about Sephiroth for hours, without restraints, I shall come back to this topic and start from the beginning. I might even include Sephiroth's episodes from Ever Crisis in this. Who knows? Alright, let's do a big jump to the end of OG FF7, when we battle against Sephiroth in his godly Safer form. And his lower body is, literally, made of a cloud and wings that make him able to fly. How ironic. But that's not why I'm talking about it. Did you know that in this fight there was an unused dialogue from Sephiroth? The devs chose not to use it in the final build of the game. This would have been used just before you enter the final battle. Sephiroth would announce the following: "Over. It's over. Everything. Everyone. Everything. It's all over. Now everything will begin with me." Fortunately for us, that didn't happen, and he is defeated a second time, and then a third time in Cloud's mind. That's L after L after L. Sephiroth is having it rough. He just can't catch a break. No wonder he comes up with a new plan for his end goal, which we get a glimpse of from Sephiroth himself. When we are at the edge of creation in Remake, he maintains his ideals, with only one simple additional detail.
Our world will become a part of it one day, but I will not end.
That being,
nor will I have you end.
The inclusion of Cloud. No longer will things begin with only him this time. This time, everything and everyone will be over. And when everything ends and then begins once again, it will be with him and Cloud, whether Cloud wants it or not. One thing is certain to us. Right now, Sephiroth is still waiting for Cloud. Oh, and to give an answer to my initial question, yes, it's Cloud. It was that obvious. It's the only thing he cares about. It's the only thing he talks about. When he's not monologuing about his goal or explaining the plot in a very cryptic way. So the key to defeat Sephiroth is Cloud, or at least it starts with him and ends with him. Anyway, although this video was not as long as I initially intended to be, this would be the end goal to explain this topic. I thank you for watching and staying here until now. I hope you have a good day. Take care and stay safe, everyone.